Hello everybody, today I am 35 weeks. I have to check actually. Yeah, I'm 35 weeks I think, pregnant, and it is the 23rd of April. I should really put like the date of these on. I know it has an upload thing when you upload them, whatever. Anyway, I've just ended the other one because I completely forgot to do it when I actually did it. So I'm now 35.3 or 2 days. So I'm doing it exactly when it's meant to be up. So that's good. Anything new? Since the last big update, there is nothing new apart from I have a growth scan which I ended on, and that's coming up on the Tuesday. I don't think there's going to be much of a problem with that. I think they're just going to have a look at the size of the baby and that's it really. Although 34 weeks, I did weigh myself and I was 12 stone 1 or 2, and then I lost a pound somewhere in between that. I'll put myself on the scales in the middle of the day today. I was 12 stone 5. I was like, oh my god, that's massive. So however, then I got weighed at the one of the clinics I went to when I was actually 12 stone 1 or 2, and they said I was 11 stone 9. So my scales, I have been saying this all the way through that they are out, but it just proves that they are. Not by much. I mean, I can obviously see a weight gain consistently all the way through, so that's okay. Right, so I'll start off by saying what my app tells me. The skeletal development is nearly complete. It's time to get yourself and your partner ready to have a baby in your home and your lives, including deciding on any new insurance you might want to add. I don't think we need to do that, unless we do. I don't know. Many babies are now rotating from the breech position down into your pelvis, which I can feel every now and again. They'll drop lower down into pelvis. If this is your first pregnancy, this may happen soon, even weeks before you give birth. Though in later pregnancies, it often doesn't happen until just before labour. So bluebell's growing bigger at between 18 or 19 inches. So she'll be 5 to 6 pounds, the size of a bunch of carrots. And how's mom? In need of some help? Try hiring a doula. You know what? I need help now. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm now 35 weeks and everything's just got so much harder, but like, oh, having the crutches has been really, really good. Some people say that they get in the way. I know what they mean, they do. However, when I got them, I kind of took to them quite well. I can do like opposite arm, opposite leg forwards, that's fine. It's just amazing having help getting out of bed in the morning to go to the toilet because it hurts so much. My hips click all the time. Even lying on my side now, I get a really bad shooting pain. Sitting here now isn't so bad, but I'll have to turn on my side in a minute because my coccyx hurts, and then I get a really sharp stabbing pain down my back. It's impossible for me to like get up sometimes. And today I've basically spent all day in bed, and yesterday half the day in bed, but it's so much harder because Erin is working like all hours. He's working, he's got 2 jobs, so he doesn't really have a proper day off. He does half days and stuff, but we're trying to get the garden done because we're going to have a baby shower. He's got some exams coming up as well, so it's really, really hard, and the place looks like a tip. The physio said it might be worth sleeping on a sleeping bag so it's softer. It does actually help when I do have pillows, so like I sleep on a different level to Erin, just so it's easier for me to actually get out of bed and to slide my body round. So I go on my side, then like put myself up. It is hard work. I mean, I know it's going to be hard work anyway for any person who's normally just pregnant and they get bigger. Even if you're being told you look tiny, it's different to you. Your whole body weight is shifted. It's going to be hard work. I've been to Aquanator, which was good. I really enjoy going there, and it was on a really hot day as well. But my bikini that I'm wearing, oh, it's so tight. Well, not so tight, but the bottoms fit me quite well. But now they were like digging in. I was like, oh my god, I've never looked like that before in here. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to fit in there. And like, oh, I don't know. Anyway, so I don't really know what my weight is. I did say 12 stone 5, but it was halfway through the day, so I might try and weigh myself tomorrow and see what that's like. Stretch marks, yes. Oh my god, when did I notice those? 2 weeks ago? A week ago? You can't really tell. Like, if I show the camera on where I think they are, you can't actually tell. Even everyone was like, I can't even see them. But when I like pinch my stomach together, it was when I was in the mirror actually, and I was putting on some oil and some moisturizer, that the sun from this light, well, the light from the window like hit my stomach, and I was like, what is that? And there were like white stripes, like claw marks. I was like, oh my god, they're stretch marks. So I think even though they're not too obvious now, you have to really look. After I've had the baby, I think my stomach will obviously be saggy, and you'll be able to see the stretch marks. I knew I was going to get them. I need to buy some more bio oil, and hopefully they won't go really dark and red, and try and avoid that really. But I don't really mind them. I mean, that's all part and parcel of being pregnant, isn't it, really? And I think just some people's skin, you don't get stretch marks, and other people's you do, so that's just it. And I've never ever been one for showing my stomach really anyway. So yeah, that's stretch marks. Sleep, I can only get 4 hours sleep really. I'm still drinking like loads of water for some reason. It's like a new thing that I'm dry all the time, and I wake up and I'm like choking. I'm like yeah. I think that's all that to do with sleep. I'm in a lot of pain as well when I turn over. It's just yeah, it's just hard. Movement, there's lots of movement. She's now like wriggling around in there. It's different. I can feel her kicking, but you know when people say they can feel like kicking the ribs, I can feel like her feet up there, and it feels like she's in my throat, and I'm like, ugh. So I just have to stretch myself out, and it gets a bit better. But I haven't actually felt like really hard kicks. I think maybe because she's a girl, she's delicate. So she's just kind of kicking a little bit. But it's more the movements, like her back shifts from like side to side to side. And sometimes I can see like her breathing almost, because she's like, my stomach's like that sometimes. I was like, Aaron, look. And he's like, I can't see anything. But I can. Or she's sucking her thumb or something, because stomach's like that. It's really weird. So yeah, there are lots of movements, although sometimes she doesn't move much in the mornings, but I think that's just her routine. But in the morning sometimes I wake up and I think, oh, that's great, I feel good, and then I'm moving and I'm in pain and I'm like, ugh. But yeah, and then I get worried because I'm like, she hasn't moved, and then I'll go to the toilet, I'll have a drink, something to eat, and then she'll move. So that's okay. Cravings, God, because we haven't done a big shop in ages, it's difficult because I can no longer do like a big shop. You used to be able to go around with Erin, and I need to go around with Erin really, because then I know that he knows what I like and what I want. And obviously he pushes the trolley around and stuff, but now I don't think I can even do that. Like, the thought of it makes me want to be sick. I went to Morrison's on my own because there was literally nothing in. We had no food. So I went to Morrison's. I'd had my breakfast, went there, risked it. I didn't have my crutch with me because I thought I would lean on the trolley. Tried to get as much stuff as I could, like the necessities, bread, milk, juice, sandwich stuff like cheese and whatever. And it was so painful, and also I became really lightheaded because I hadn't eaten yet, because obviously I was shopping for it. And I was like, I'm going to faint, I'm going to faint, I'm going to faint. So I was like, no, come on, don't be a wuss, get on with it. So I did, and I went into the car and I was like shaking, so I just had to quickly eat. I think I got one of the salad boxes, which is so nice from Morrison's, and ate that in the car, had a drink, and it was really good. But then I got home, planned on going out to get myself a maternity maxi dress, or just a maxi dress, because it was so hot, and basically just collapsed. I was in bed for the rest of the day then, and I was so like, I felt really emotional as well yesterday. Again, I think it's more because I can't do anything now. It's more because I'm having to rest and there's so much that needs doing and it's really frustrating. I mean, everyone says ask for help, but everybody's got so much going on. I'm not just going to be like, can you help me? You know, it's difficult. I cannot imagine doing this with a toddler running around, but obviously people do, and you know, that's okay. But I don't know. My wedding rings are off at the moment because well, actually my wedding ring isn't too bad. It's just that engagement ring that itches sometimes, and oh my god, my feet and my legs are so swollen all the time. And I know it's kind of half my fault because I don't drink as much water anymore because I'm getting heartburn now. So I actually went out, well, Erin went out last night and bought this Gaviscon mint, and I've just like defaced the label of it. This one, double action, and it's safe to take in pregnancy, so that's good. Because everything I eat kind of is up here, and sometimes I've been like a bit sick in my mouth and it's like more acidic and it's horrible, and that's stopping me from drinking lots of water. And my legs are so swollen, I need to drink water, they're itchy. You feel like they're about to burst, and my feet do. And literally all I have to be on my feet is for 5 minutes and they start to hurt. I mean, everybody must get this, surely. It's horrible, along with the pain and everything else, and it's just not very good. But actually, it's done me a lot of good being in bed all day, because I feel I'm making this video, I'm, you know, getting on with a few things. I need to make my invitations for this baby shower, so I really want to do that. I want to go out and get some ribbon and make things nice, but you know, it's just one of those things. So yeah, and I really feel everybody's going to be like criticising me now. I feel sorry for Aaron because he's been doing so much, and he has had a slip disc, you know, he's recovering too. He's like going for regular physio and stuff, and it's not as if he's not doing anything at all. And obviously he has to go to work so he gets some money, and you know, it's just everything affects each other. And I think having that on my mind when everything happened last week was like a huge build up to probably me crying. I don't think the crying was like for like out of character really, because like people can do that anywhere. When things get too much, it just builds up, and then it just happens. I've done it before, like in work. I remember I couldn't find where something lived and I just cried. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing that. Like I just got too much because I thought I'm on a new place. I haven't got a clue where anything lives, and it's annoying because you think you're a burden to somebody else when that happens. So yeah, I think sometimes I just like don't tell anyone about things, but maybe I should do. Yeah, so that's it for this week. I'll show you the bump shot now. Everyone keeps on asking about names as well. It's exciting, but we don't really know yet. We like Juliet. I really like Alondra. And oh my goodness, what was the third one? Oh, Athena. I really like Athena. Athena, Alondra, and Juliet. Juliet seems to be the favourite for everyone because it's, you know, I mean, when I look at some of the 4D images, I'm like, it's going to be Juliet. But then I'm like, I really like Alondra. But I know that people hit and miss. Some people think, oh, it's unusual, it's so nice. And it's a Spanish name, which is why I like it. And yeah, I just really like it. And Athena, I really like Athena, and Aaron is like obsessed with like Greek gods and things, so he likes it, but I don't think it will be that one. I don't know, it might be, just depends. I think we're going to decide properly when she comes out. I mean, it could be completely different when she comes, but yeah. Oh, I'm still getting the period pains as well. They come all the time. In fact, in Morrison's, when I was pushing the trolley around, they increased in pain. And I was like, oh my god, going into labour. But I'm not. I mean, obviously I haven't had any contractions yet. So I know that they're just period pains. That's it, it's just on the build up, I think. Right. Oh, you're gonna have to excuse the mess, and I'm not even bothered about showing you now. Here is the bump for 35 weeks. I guess I can, I'm wearing knickers, so I'll show you the bump. So this is it from the side. It's getting quite big now. And from the front, as you can tell, you can't really see unless you, the stretch marks I found are like down here. And this is it from the other side. There we go. That's the bump for 35 weeks pregnant. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it gave everybody some tips, or if they're suffering from pelvic girdle pain, what to do. Also, I need to buy a bouncy ball thing, because apparently they're really good. I haven't got one yet, so I'll be doing that soon. Anyway, I hope everybody's well, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.